with the change, suddenly everybody begins to settle down. Because to begin anything in the name of God Almighty, definitely, it is our faith and belief. How was the weekend? Very busy. What did you do? Oh, yes. Right. But Sundays are nice, isn't it? It gives us a break from the daily routine, and hopefully, no matter what we do, we feel that it is a rest day. And after a complete restful day, we are back to the 15 days workshop. A new day, a new beginning. Monday is supposed to be. My personal belief is that whatever note you begin your first working day, the rest of the week completes in the same note. So I go out of my way to make sure that I'm happy, excited, energetic, and full of stamina, looking forward to do something positive, contribute something positive towards life, and may God gives us all that opportunity. We can definitely say with guarantee that under this workshop, isn't that what we are doing? So, remember the last thing we did on Saturday? Oh, can we wake up? Good morning. You had your breakfast? Yes. And a cup of tea? And coffee? Huh? Let us not start off a Monday morning like I am asking and you all are still dozing off asleep. Don't do that. A happy face, a bright face, sensorial. Remember, sensorial, all pink. And pink is a special color. Why? Why is pink special for us? Internationally, the color pink represents women. When children are born abroad and you give them gifts, blue for boy, pink for girls, and when you're not too sure, you give something yellow. But pink definitely means female. It's a nice ladylike color. So the soft, and with the sensorial and the senses, so it's a lovely soft flow. I hope you're ready with your activity also. We will be having that at the end of the day, so during tea break you'll get some time to prepare for that as well. And there is a lot to talk about. If you have been looking at the workshop program, there is something called projects. Did anybody see something like project competition, discussion on project? Yeah. So I have decided to pass on this information. This is just the right time. We wanted you to start attending the workshop, enjoy EPL, participate in EPL presentation, activity, then move on to sensorial, and just when you understood the whole scenario, the whole theme, how it works, we shall be giving you some information about each participant, whether as a group or individual, is supposed to be making some sort of creative project, meaning low cost, no cost, and we have already displayed enough project for you to see. So something like what is there, how you can use things from the environment, the waste material, leaves, trees, plants, stones, and something related to the Montessori education, something to the child, something out of this world. You may do it as an individual, as a group. We shall now from daily basis giving you more information, more explanation towards that. It's a competition, so of course there are going to be winners, the first, second and third, and it's going to be lots of fun. Sometimes we are amazed to see what are your talent and what are your creativity, and every workshop we see amazing sort of projects that we could have never thought of or had never seen before. Something of course related to the education system, especially the Montessori education system. So that will be discussed later on. Are we all ready for sensorial? So let's continue exactly where we had stopped. And once again, let us welcome the sensorial team. And when I say the team is actually 3 people, because on duty on different days there is a coordinator also. In the first days with EPL we had Miss Rakshi Hassan, and she did her responsibility and duty really good. And now we have Miss Faratul Ann, who is the coordinator from Bahadrabad branch. You had seen her on Saturday. She is there to solve any problem, anything that you have, and make sure that your attendance is taken. So that's part of the team, and of course the team, Mrs. Meher Javed and Miss Amina Rafiq. A warm welcome.
So back to sensorial, we will just give you a brief review of the exercises we did, and then we will begin today's presentation.
Now today last day we ended the tactile sense, and today we are going to begin with stereognostic sense. This stereognostic sense is basically a sense which is discovered by Maria Montessori itself. She said this sense is a special sense and which is comprises of two basic senses, that is the tactile and the muscular memory. When they fuse together, a sense which is formed, that is the stereognostic sense. In this sense, we are going to have three exercises, that is the geometry solids, the brain tray and the mystery bag. These three presentations
Sense where we will begin today. Ma'am Mina will give you the aims, age.
Now the first presentation of geometry solids, the material which we require is 10 different solids. We have 10 different solids and they are blue in color. Remember, once when we did the geometry cabinet, the shapes which we have done, the insets, they were also in blue color, and today the solids which we have, they are also in blue color, right? And they are 10 in number. We have 10 different solids such as sphere, cone, cube, we have cylinder, rectangular prism, triangular prism, ellipsoid, ovoid, square pyramid, and triangle.
Will you be my child for today's presentation? I will show you. Work on the table card. Them to the child. In the first time we will show only 3. Although there are 10 in the set, we introduce only 3 of them. Pairs of triangles that we will use for the first presentation, and others will remain in the box. Capture the triangles on the table and ask the child to give you one like the one you are pointing to. Can you give me one exactly like this? Now watch me carefully what I will do. The child already knows the shapes and she will say the name of the shape. Can you give me one exactly like this? Again, the child knows the name and she is saying red. Can you give me one exactly like this? To repeat, and if the child wants to repeat, she will repeat. Otherwise, we will stop and wind up. Then on another day, when child has worked well with these three shapes, we will introduce the other shapes. Can you give me one exactly like this one? Give me the one like this one. This then, we will later introduce the last bit. The same, they are different, but color is the same. The child knows the name. She says it's a trapezium. And then if the child wants to work with it, then she will work, otherwise we will wind up. Wind up has to be done very carefully and properly because the box is such that they will fit in and it looks neat if we put it properly. It is also put in order of use. The ones which I use later, they will be put first. So they will be at the bottom, and the ones which you need for the next presentation for using next time, they will be on the top. The first 3 pairs. After this we have box 2.
It says a normal child, but it also helpful for physical defective children such as blind, deaf, etc. Aim of play is requirement of senses. Theme of play is a child who is 2.5 years old, a father who is angry with a wife for spending money in Montessori system and totally against of Montessori system. A mother who is a Montessori directress who knows the true value of this system. मेरे पास से बता चलते हैं क्योंकि टाइम नहीं है आज सैटरडे भी है ठीक है फिर कल संडे है और फिर मार्केट आपको 8 बजे बंद होता है अभी चलिए ना 8 बजे बंद हो जाती है मार्केट चलो ठीक है कौन सी शॉप पे आए? देखो ये कपड़े लेने ना बेटा आपके। बातें भी है। कपड़े नहीं है मम्मा और नहीं है मम्मा और नहीं है नहीं बस ठीक है मम्मा इसकी क्या है क्या करना है मम्मा इसके ट्रेन बनी हुई है कार बनी हुई है मम्मा मिस्टर मुझे साउंड बताया था ट्रेन का छुक 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 बोलती है ना परफ्यूम लेनी है आप देखें ना परफ्यूम फिर आप बोलने खत्म हो गई थोड़ा फेस परफ्यूम you're just facing all your back see even on the street पे भी से थोड़ा loud हो ये देखिए Please check this one. Mama, this one is a very nice pen. नहीं माँ रहने दे मैं बेटा आप घर चलो घर चल के मैं जो ना आपको सुनो मैंने तुमसे एक बात करनी थी आप बोलेंगे मैं सोच रहा था कि जिस तरह हमारे बच्चे की रिफाइन हुई है सेंसेस तुम्हारी वजह से और एलएमआई को टेक्स्ट में कहना चाहता हूँ कि मेरा बच्चा ब्लाइंड है बट उसकी रिफाइनमेंट हो गई है इस सेंसोरियन की वजह से और इस एलएमआई की वजह से और मेरी इंशाल्लाह ये तालीम मेरे बच्चे को मुस्तकबिल में एक बाहिम्मत इंसान बनाएगी। थैंक यू।
Congratulations to each and every one of you for coming together and putting your best forward in the sensorial activity. But I'm sure your potentials are a lot more and we'll see great activities for language as well. With the same